Question 1. What does this road sign indicate to drivers? A. Road ahead is flat. B. Steep ascent ahead. C. Steep descent ahead. D. Road narrows ahead. Answers is B. Steep ascent ahead. This warning sign indicates a steep ascent, meaning the road ahead goes uphill sharply. Drivers should be prepared to use a lower gear if needed. Question 2. When approaching a roundabout, what should a driver do? A. Always stop before entering. B. Enter without checking traffic. C. Give way to traffic from your right. D. Accelerate quickly to join. Answers is C. Give way to traffic from your right. When approaching a roundabout in Singapore, drivers must give way to traffic already in the roundabout and to traffic approaching from their right, unless otherwise by signs or signals. Question 3. This sign indicates A. Proceed with caution. B. No U-turn allowed. C. No entry for vehicles. D. One-way street ahead. Answers is C. No entry for vehicles. The no entry sign prohibits all vehicles from entering the road or lane where the sign is displayed. It is commonly found at the end of one-way streets or on exit ramps. Question 4. What is the primary purpose of wearing A? A. To keep clothes tidy. B. To reduce injury in a crash. C. To improve vehicle aesthetics. D. To activate the car's airbag. Answers is B. To reduce injury in a crash. Wearing A is crucial for safety. It restrains the occupant, preventing them from being thrown forward or sideways in the event of a sudden stop or collision, thereby significantly reducing the risk of severe injury. Question 5. What does this sign mean for a driver? A. Stop ahead. B. Roundabout ahead. C. One-way street. D. Merge left. Answers is B. Roundabout ahead. This mandatory sign indicates a roundabout circular intersection ahead. Drivers must follow the directions within the roundabout and give way to traffic from the right. Question 6. When should you switch on your vehicle's headlights? A. Only during heavy rain. B. Half an hour after sunset. C. Only in tunnels. D. When parking at night. Answers is B. Half an hour after sunset. According to Singapore traffic rules, vehicle headlights must be switched on between 7:00 p.m. and 7:00 am, or whenever visibility is poor due to weather conditions. Question 7. What does this sign warn about? A. Road narrows. B. Hump or speed bump. C. Steep descent. D. Slippery road. Answers is B. Hump or speed bump. This warning sign indicates a hump or speed bump ahead. Drivers should slow down to prevent damage to their vehicle and ensure a smooth ride over the obstruction. Question 8. You see a pedestrian at a zebra crossing. What should you do? A. Honk to warn them. B. Stop and give way to them. C. Drive around them slowly. D. Proceed if no other cars stop. Answers is B. Stop and give way to them. Drivers must always stop and give way to pedestrians at a zebra crossing, allowing them to cross safely. Failure to do so is a serious traffic offense. Question 9. What action is prohibited by this sign? A. No U-turns. B. No right turns. C. No left turns. D. No stopping. Answers is B. No right turn. This prohibitory sign indicates that drivers are not allowed to make a right turn at this intersection or point on the road. Question 10. What is by this sign? A. Two-way traffic. B. One-way road. C. No entries. D. Divided highway. Answers is B. One-way road. This information sign indicates a one-way road where traffic flows in a single direction. Drivers should be aware of this to avoid driving against the flow of traffic. Question 11. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down on the expressway? A. Attempt to fix it yourself. B. Move to the road shoulder. C. Stay in the moving lane. D. Exit the vehicle immediately. Answers is B. Move to the road shoulder. If your vehicle breaks down on the expressway, you should move it to the extreme left road shoulder if possible. Turn on your hazard lights and place a warning triangle to alert other drivers before calling for assistance. Question 12. What does this sign mean for heavy goods vehicles? A. Truck parking. B. Goods vehicle lane. C. No entry for goods vehicles. D. Mandatory turn for trucks. Answers is C. No entry for goods vehicles. This prohibitory sign specifically indicates that goods vehicles are not permitted to enter the road or area beyond the sign. This often applies to roads not designed to handle heavy loads or in residential areas. Question 13. What is the correct procedure for changing lanes? A. Signal and change quickly. B. Look over shoulder, then signal. C. Signal, check mirrors, blind spot, then change. D. Change lanes if there's a gap. Answers is C. Signal, check mirrors, blind spot, then change. To change lanes safely, you must first signal your intention, check your inside mirrors, then check your blind spot over your shoulder before smoothly moving into the desired lane. Question 14. What does this warning sign indicate? A. Smooth road ahead. B. Slippery road ahead. C. Road under repair. D. Road widens. Answers is B. Slippery road ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers that the road ahead may be slippery due to various conditions like rain, oil, or loose materials. Drivers should reduce speed and increase their following distance. Question 15. What does this mandatory sign require? A. Turn right only. B. Proceed straight only. C. Turn left only. D. Stop and give way. Answers is B. Proceed straight only. This mandatory sign indicates that vehicles must proceed straight ahead only. Turning left or right, or making a U-turn, is prohibited at this junction or along this section of the road. Question 16. How should you react to a yellow traffic light? A. Speed up to cross. B. Prepare to stop if safe. C. Continue if you are fast. D. Stop abruptly always. Answers is B. Prepare to stop if safe. A yellow light indicates that the signal is about to turn red. Drivers should prepare to stop if it is safe to do so. If you are too close to the intersection to stop safely, you may proceed with caution. Question 17. What does this sign advise regarding speed? A. Minimum speed 50. B. Maximum speed 50. C. Speed camera ahead. D. Speed limit ends. Answers is B. Maximum speed 50. This prohibitory sign indicates the maximum speed limit for the road ahead is 50. Drivers must not exceed this speed to comply with traffic regulations. Question 18. What should you do when driving past a bus stop with a bus picking off passengers? A. Overtake on the right. B. Slow down and be cautious. C. Honk to warn passengers. D. Maintain current speed. Answers is B. Slow down and be cautious. When driving past a bus stop with a bus, especially one that is stopped, slow down and be prepared for pedestrians to emerge from behind the bus or to cross the road. Exercise caution and maintain a safe distance. Question 19. What is by this sign? A. School zone. B. No pedestrians. C. Pedestrian crossing ahead. D. Footpath only. Answers is C. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This warning sign indicates that there is a pedestrian crossing ahead. Drivers should be vigilant for pedestrians, reduce speed, and be prepared to stop if someone is crossing or about to cross. Question 20. This sign indicates a mandatory action. A. Turn right only. B. Turn left only. C. Proceed straight. D. U-turn allowed. Answers is A. Turn right only. This mandatory sign requires drivers to turn right at the upcoming intersection or road junction. Other maneuvers, like going straight or turning left, are prohibited. Question 21. What does this sign mean for traffic flow? A. Speed limit change. B. Lane directions. C. Road narrows ahead. D. Parking restrictions. Answers is B. Lane directions. This information sign indicates the permissible directions of travel for vehicles in specific lanes ahead, helping drivers choose the correct lane for their intended turn or straight movement. Question 22. What should you do before making a U-turn? A. Just check the left mirror. B. Signal and turn quickly. C. Check for signs, traffic, then signal. D. U-turns are always prohibited. Answers is C. Check for signs, traffic, then signal. Before making a U-turn, ensure it's allowed by checking for no U-turn signs. Check your mirrors and blind spot thoroughly, signal your intention, and ensure the road is clear before executing the turn safely. Question 23. What does this prohibitory sign signify? A. No parking. B. No stopping. C. Stop and give way. D. Vehicles proceed. Answers is B. No stopping. The no stopping sign means you must not stop your vehicle for any reason, even for a moment, except in an emergency or when directed by a traffic officer. It is more restrictive than no parking. Question 24. When is it permissible to use the horn in a residential area? A. To greet a friend. B. To prevent an accident. C. When frustrated with traffic. D. To signal turning. Answers is B, or to prevent an accident. The horn should only be used to warn other road users of immediate danger or to prevent an accident. Unnecessary or prolonged honking, especially in residential areas, is prohibited. Question 25. What does this sign indicate about the road layout? A. Road widens. B. Road narrows on both sides. C. Road leads to a dead end. D. Divided highway ahead. Answers is B. Road narrows on both sides. This warning sign indicates that the road ahead narrows on both sides. Drivers should reduce speed and be prepared to merge or adjust their position to maintain safe clearance from other vehicles. Question 26. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Stop completely. B. Give way to other traffic. C. You have priority. D. Proceed with caution. Answers is B. Give way to other traffic. This priority sign means give way. Drivers must yield to traffic on the major road or at the intersection, only proceeding when it is safe to do so without impeding other road users. Question 27. What is considered a safe following distance? A. 1 car length always. B. Rule. C. 3 car lengths for cars. D. As close as possible. Answers is B. Rule. The rule is a common guideline for safe following distance. Choose a fixed point on the road and ensure at least 2 seconds pass from when the vehicle in front passes that point until your vehicle reaches it. Increase in adverse conditions. Question 28. What does this prohibitory sign mean? A. Overtaking allowed. B. No overtaking. C. End of overtaking zone. D. Overtake on the right. Answers is B. No overtaking. This prohibitory sign indicates that overtaking is forbidden for all vehicles from the point where the sign is erected until it is cancelled by another sign or markings. This is often seen on dangerous stretches of road. Question 29. When are you allowed to park against the flow of traffic? A. Always if there's space. B. Never. C. Only on weekends. D. In residential areas. Answers is B. Never. Parking against the flow of traffic is illegal and dangerous in Singapore. You must always park your vehicle facing the direction of traffic flow on that side of the road. Question 30. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Pedestrian crossing. B. Traffic light ahead. C. Junction ahead. D. Stop sign ahead. Answers is B. Traffic light ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers that there are traffic lights ahead. Drivers should prepare to slow down and stop if the lights are red or amber. Question 31. What does this mandatory sign instruct? A. Turn right. B. Turn left. C. Go straight. D. No U-turn. Answers is B. Turn left. This mandatory sign indicates that drivers must turn left at the junction or road section where the sign is. Other turns or going straight are not permitted. Question 32. What is the correct way to merge onto an expressway? A. Stop and wait for a gap. B. Match speed and find a gap. C. Accelerate slowly to join. D. Honk to signal entry. Answers is B. Match speed and find a gap. When merging onto an expressway, use the acceleration lane to match the speed of the traffic already on the expressway. Signal your intention, look for a safe gap, and merge smoothly without cutting off other drivers. Question 33. What does this sign warn about? A. Children crossing. B. Playground ahead. C. School zone ends. D. No pedestrians. Answers is A. Children crossing. This warning sign indicates that children may be present on or near the road, often near schools or playgrounds. Drivers should reduce speed and be extra vigilant for sudden movements by children. Question 34. When driving in heavy rain, what should you do? A. Drive faster to get home. B. Slow down and use headlights. C. Tailgate to see better. D. Turn on hazard lights. Answers is B. Slow down and use headlights. In heavy rain, reduce your speed, turn on your headlights low beam, and increase your following distance. This improves visibility and gives you more time to react to hazards, reducing the risk of aquaplaning. Question 35. What does this sign mean for drivers? A. Proceed with caution. B. Stop completely and give way. C. Slow down only. D. No stopping allowed. Answers is B. Stop completely and give way. This stop priority sign requires drivers to come to a complete stop before the stop line, or before the intersection if no line is present, and only proceed when it is safe to do so after giving way to all other traffic. Question 36. What is by this sign? A. End of expressway. B. Start of expressway. C. Major road ahead. D. Road for buses only. Answers is B. Start of expressway. This information sign indicates the beginning of an expressway. Drivers should be aware of expressway rules, such as higher speed limits if permitted and restricted entry for certain vehicle types. Question 37. Who has the right of way at an uncontrolled junction? A. The fastest vehicle. B. Vehicle from the right. C. The largest vehicle. D. Vehicle going straight. Answers is B. Vehicle from the right. At an uncontrolled junction, no traffic lights or signs, the general rule is to give way to vehicles approaching from your right. All drivers should approach with caution and be prepared to stop. Question 38. What does this prohibitory sign indicate? A. No U-turn. B. Turn right. C. Turn left. D. One-way street. Answers is A. No U-turn. This prohibitory sign indicates that U-turns are not permitted at this location. Drivers must find an alternative route if they wish to change direction. Question 39. When can you overtake another vehicle on the left? A. Never, except in specific cases. B. Always on a road. C. If the vehicle ahead is slow. D. When entering a roundabout. Answers is A. Never, except in specific cases. Overtaking on the left is generally prohibited in Singapore. The only exceptions are when the vehicle in front is signaling a right turn and there is sufficient space, or in multiple lane situations where traffic in the right lane is stationary or moving slower. Question 40. What does this warning sign mean? A. Road ends. B. Road works ahead. C. New road surface. D. Traffic congestion. Answers is B. Road works ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers to road works ahead. Drivers should reduce speed, be alert for workers and machinery, and follow any temporary traffic directions or diversions. Question 41. What does this sign mean for cyclists? A. No cycling. B. Cycle track. C. Road for all vehicles. D. Pedestrian crossing. Answers is B. Cycle track. This mandatory sign indicates a dedicated cycle track. Cyclists are required to use this path, and other vehicles are generally prohibited from entering it. Question 42. What is the proper action if your vehicle starts to aquaplane? A. Brake hard. B. Ease off accelerator, steer straight. C. Steer sharply against the slide. D. Accelerate to regain grip. Answers is B. Ease off accelerator, steer straight. If your vehicle starts to aquaplane, skid on water, ease off the accelerator gently and steer straight. Avoid sudden braking or sharp steering, as this can lead to loss of control. Let the tires regain traction naturally. Question 43. What does this warning sign indicate? A. Smooth road. B. Uneven road ahead. C. Road under construction. D. Hump ahead. Answers is B. Uneven road ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers to an uneven road surface ahead, which could include potholes, bumps, or dips. Drivers should reduce speed to maintain control and prevent damage to their vehicle. Question 44. How should you respond to flashing amber traffic lights? A. Speed up to clear junction. B. Proceed with caution, give way. C. Stop completely always. D. Treat it as a red light. Answers is B. Proceed with caution, give way. Flashing amber lights mean that you should proceed with caution and be prepared to give way to other traffic or pedestrians. Treat it as a give way sign and ensure the intersection is clear before proceeding. Question 45. What does this priority sign indicate? A. Give way. B. Priority road. C. End of priority road. D. Stop ahead. Answers is B. Priority road. This priority sign marks the beginning of a priority road. Drivers on this road have the right of way over traffic entering from side roads, unless otherwise by other signs or signals. Question 46. What does this prohibitory sign indicate? A. No stopping. B. No parking. C. Parking zone. D. Disabled parking. Answers is B. No parking. This prohibitory sign indicates no parking. You are not allowed to park your vehicle in this area. You may stop briefly to pick up or drop off passengers or goods, but the driver must remain with the vehicle. Question 47. What should you do if you encounter a stationary school bus with flashing lights? A. Overtake carefully. B. Stop and wait for it to move. C. Honk to signal passing. D. Proceed if no children are visible. Answers is B. Stop and wait for it to move. If a school bus is stationary and its amber lights are flashing, it indicates children are boarding or alighting. Drivers must stop and wait until the bus moves off or the lights stop flashing to ensure children's safety. Question 48. This sign indicates A. Specific lane usage. A. All vehicles use this lane. B. Lane for vehicles. C. No entry for vehicles. D. Emergency lane. Answers is B. Lane for vehicles. This information sign denotes a lane reserved for specific types of vehicles, as by the symbols within the sign. Other vehicles are not permitted to use this lane. Question 49. What is the primary danger when driving fatigued? A. Lower fuel efficiency. B. Increased braking distance. C. Reaction time. D. Better road visibility. Answers is C. Reaction time. Fatigue severely impairs your driving ability by reducing alertness, concentration, and reaction time, making it as dangerous as driving under the influence of alcohol. It significantly increases the risk of accidents. Question 50. What does this sign warn about at a railway crossing? A. Crossing. B. Crossing. C. No trains allowed. D. Level crossing ahead. Answers is B. Crossing. This warning sign indicates a railway crossing ahead, meaning there is only one set of tracks. Drivers must be prepared to stop and give way to trains.